Okay, hello? Are we live? Okay. So yeah, I made some changes to the map. A few little things, and made some enemies. Made a gun, and I'm also repurposing the defense. So I've had this here for a while. The defense common events that's just been unused and blank. So all I did for this was have change equipment, and then wait one frame, and then change equipment to knife. Now this, I had to of course add a condition to check what secondary weapon you want to use, but you can get the idea that you can have the defense option double as a secondary weapon in this case, or a number of potential things you can do with the defense skill. So one thing that's not in RPG Maker by default also is a skill variable cost ability. So let's say you have arrows, you have a bow and arrow, or something like that, or in this case it's a gun. You have arrows or bullets that you want to use per shot. So you would have that turned on. There's other options for scripts like that, but in this case, in this specific script, you would have a note tag that just says item cost and the item number and the amount in this case. So for item 1 for item 2 I have just ammunition. It doesn't do anything, and the only way to use it is with a gun that gets equipped. So here, weapon type, and in the traits of the weapon you have add skill gunshots, and then the skill gunshots is just a bullet that does 50 damage and uses 1 bullet. Since you can't set it up here in the skill, in the MP cost or TUP cost, I mean, you could use magic for for bullets, but that would be kind of ridiculous. You could change MP to be ammunition for like the whole game if you're gonna just not use magic at all. So that's also a workaround, but ideally you'll want to have items, an item cost, a way to use items for projectiles, especially in games that's no, okay, I see you're saying about world building, but even if you want to have arrows, that's the same concept. Because you'd want to be able to use arrows every time, like separately from having a bow. It could be a bow with arrows, it could be a gun with bullets. It's the same rule in this case. Then I have another one here for rapid fire. Does 4 shots and shoots 4 random enemies. shoot spells with their bows. Okay, well that's like the only exception I've ever heard of. I mean, there's still cases where even if you do use a ton of magic, where you might have a character that's going to use something that's an equivalent to ammunition. I know, like, there's the Amadoka Magica, there's Homura. Even though everyone normally uses like Mammy uses magic for her bullets, but Homura uses actual ammunition, so it's kind of like mixed into there at times too. Anyways, I put together a Thug and a Giga Thug. This guy's a basic enemy that has 10 HP. And he's a special gunshot skill. So in his case, he actually does use magic. He has 5 MP because we can't give him items, unfortunately. And his special version of the gunshot does use magic. However, it's not going to be seen by the player in any way. So it's just necessary in this case if we want to give an enemy that kind of ability. And then the Gigathug uses rapid fire. So let me... Oh, you know what? Let me also go over a bulletproof vest. So in armor, we can have armors that are like, or even just like, okay, I guess it's always called armor, but anyways, equipment that you wear. You can have it set to have 0 defense, but have it defend against a very specific type of attack. So here I have element rate bullets times 45%. I created a let's see, a type, an element type, which is bullets. And these bullet skills, yeah, like gunshot, rapid fire, both versions of them are HP damage with elements bullets. So if I put element rate bullets here, this basically says the bullets will do I think 55%, I mean 45% damage. And state rate, I also made a state called bleed, where it's basically the same as poison, but it gets removed after walking 100 steps. and it damages. It takes away 10% of the player's HP every turn and every few steps. So this makes you immune to bleed, or setting it to state rate bleed times 0% makes it so you can't get the bleed effect if you're wearing the bulletproof vest. And the difference between that and state resist bleed is that this causes you to become healed and not bleed even if you're already bleeding, while this prevents you from getting the status, but it doesn't take it away if you put on the vest. And yes, it's a reduction of 45%. That's why I've messed up at first, and I was trying to remember if it was the other way around. I thought it was 55% for a moment. But yeah, it's 45, a reduction of 45%. So now I'll go ahead and show what that looks like. Oh, and in the treasure chest I have an item, have the following items: bulletproof vest, a knife, an automatic, 8 ammunition, super potion, and 5 potions. Oh, and let me go through the potions. I set the potion to restore 50 HP and the super potion to restore launch at 50 HP. Nothing really special there. And for now, I'm using the default menu just to quickly look at status and certain things for testing purposes. So let's show what he does when I don't wear the bulletproof vest. So as you can see, I have 40 HP right now. If I walk around, now I have 30 HP. Because of the bleed effect, the bleed status. I won't die though on the map, on the non-battle area, and after a while I get that message that I'm no longer bleeding. So let's heal up. I must take a look at the automatic here and the bulletproof vest. But first, let's waste a turn so he can actually have a chance at shooting me, so we can see what how his attack power looks now that I'm wearing the vest. Now he does 23 damage with that reduction with the bulletproof vest, and now we're gonna light him up. Of course, he's still manageable even without the gun, the automatic. need to change that potion sound effect because that's pretty loud. Animation, healed, worn. So we're gonna go to animations and look for healed, worn because we don't want that kind of absurd default loudness. And I usually set it to half the volume of the default volume. We're still gonna have this cause the player to learn a skill. I don't want it to continuously give them the skills, so we'll have that that switch check if it's been obtained already. Then I'll go with Spark instead of Lizard. Now for there, you're gonna need full health. luckily we died because I actually want to change the volume of Spark before we actually use it. Thunder all Orn. So right now the guard is set to disarm the player and then to arm them with the knife if they have in their inventory. In this case we can use it and she should get the knife equipped. So, but not before getting killed, of course. Oh, but let's see if it's equipped. Yeah, it is. See? So we can set conditions so that way, say you run out of bullets with a gun type of weapon, then you can switch to another weapon. Now let's heal before we fight that group of enemies. The group of thugs. And we'll use Spark on them. And we got an axe and a large knife from these guys. So let's use a super potion at this point. And I say we go with this hand axe that gives us 11 attack. Now, that Spark uses 100 MP, so we've used all of it in that one battle. So we're at what's essentially a boss to us at this point right now. With just an axe, or what items that we have, without the MP. So it's just a matter of getting the action commands right for this, Sorn. Something's wrong with our Gigathug. He's not fighting back. Why is that? Let's find out. I mean, Shovel going to his non-crit attack. He has the rapid fire ability and 10 MP. It has rapid fire E specifically for enemies. So let's see, 4. Uses that twice. He only really needs 8 MP. Then after doing it twice, he stopped. So let's look at non-crit attack. Ah, dang it, I didn't want to mess with that. Let's cancel and hopefully it's... Yes, this card changes. See, what is his base attack? 10 attack. Alright, for a Thunder All or Thunder Worm or whatever, I said Thunder Worm because its animation is... Either its animation or its sound effect is labeled Thunder Worm, even though the actual skill is Thunder... All. Okay, I see. The problem is... I had his MP, his max MP at 10, and he uses, 4 bullets for every attack. So after attacking twice with 4 bullets, he only had, you know, two bullets left or 2 MP left. But he's set to only do his regular attack that isn't with guns if he is at 0% MP. So changing his max MP to 8 fixes that issue, so that way it stops at exactly 8. Then he's at 0%, and then he can do his other attack. And also the enemies HP showing only like just one of them. That's nothing to really be concerned about. That's just how to make her needing me to actually set the other one still. I don't really like doing that right now. Oh crap, I forgot. Yes, a one mistake, and this is... let's see. I could have sworn I had this set to a random 4. I guess not. Unfortunately, this also only goes up to 4. You'd have to have, again, a script or plugin that lets you have more than 4 random shots, which is really dumb, but that's just RPG Maker. We've been having to use a lot of plugin fixes. That's like what this whole thing has been, really. Plugin fixes. Alright, let's try this guy again. Holy shit, that's yeah, that's pretty strong. So let's add an actual defense skill. Maybe we'll have an item that and an equipment that creates some kind of force field that protects us even more so from bullets. What comes to mind is like I remember in this older Batman cartoon, uh, where he gets this device that like stops uh specifically stops bullets. I don't remember how it works. Something about detecting the friction of it or something. Uh, it was pretty neat. I can't remember any of the details of it. But I swear it was definitely a thing. Let's add another type for armor. The opposite of magic technology. Oh, out of state. Let's see, what do the original defend do? Added state guard. So let's improve that state. Okay, special flag guard. And what does guard do? Guard reduces damage taken at a set rate. Yeah, now forget that. Let's go to state. Wait, hold on. Okay, yeah, state guard. I will copy and paste guard down here. We'll name this one Bullet Force Field. And I don't care for the special flag. Let's go with... Let's copy and paste the trait from our bulletproof vest. Make bullets do half damage. And then I assume if I put 2 and 2 here, it'll be 2 turns. And then last we just had to add the equip slot too. For a shield. Where is that? So that's equipment type number 2. I had to also add the item in the game. So let's also throw in the shield. We'll get the shield after beating those guys there. Well, let's see if this works. That was a really close struggle, but yeah, we barely had enough room to just barely beat him. But I do like that struggle for a boss, especially in the conditions we have right now, where it's like we don't really have very many choices. We have, what we're given pretty much, and it's very straightforward this early in the game still. So I don't think it's too bad. I think we could probably be a little bit more lenient though with how much defense it gives though. Let's try it at 60%. I forgot to get the thunder, or spark, I mean. And I also forgot to equip my stuff. You pretty much have to, equip the defense, the armor, and heal before you fight these guys. But I don't think that's a bad thing for tutorial purposes. Especially since you can have a save, like, pretty close by, or... I mean, like... You start the game here anyway, so what's the worst that's gonna... You're not gonna, like, die and lose all your progress either way. And you can die, but you won't have much progress to lose to begin with. Not that we want to do that. Ideally, you would have a save around before this battle. Anyways... Let's go on to the next battle now. Oh, did Spark use that much? They use the TP too? I didn't even notice. Oh, we need to equip the shield first. How much TP does Spark use? Oh, none. We could gain 3 TP, I guess. And let's put like 10 just to be safe. Because you want the player to have a good amount of TP to use the shield against the boss. And not make it too difficult. Or does it TP reset after each battle? I didn't even notice before. Okay, so you could also spam potions until after the out of bullets. But I was intending for the player to be able to use TP that they get from other battles. So let's see. Okay, it's a trait. I just had to Google it actually. But apparently there's a trait for actors where it lets them either preserve TP or not keep TP after battles. It has to find where it is. Yeah, never mind. Google's not helpful with finding things, so I'm on my own. I'm finding where preserved TP is. I see some people mentioning it, but nobody's saying where it is. Okay, it's in. You have to go to the actors tab, then other, then special flag, then preserve TP is where it is. Again, I almost forgot to heal. Now let's bump it up to 75%. Right, ignore that one. I could have, if I used that gun, but I didn't. Dang, well, 90, I guess. How is this being calculated? With the, armor. I haven't thought about that. Let's see, a rapid. Each bullet should do 50 damage. I don't know, the ends are doing like 13 damage each after the calculations. So let's see. Yeah, should be about 16, 16 point something. Either way, I mean, let's see. Was it doing 16? I thought it was doing like 13. Oh yeah, because I was doing 90% already. Because I already tried 90%, I think, and that's when it was 13%. Dang, we'll put 95%, I guess. The fact that it's a multiple attacks in Warren is what makes a big difference. Okay, wait, 21 damage for each one. That's... That doesn't add up. Or let's isolate the issue a little bit further, I guess. Okay, I see what it's doing. Yeah, it is the opposite way then. For this, at least. That's crazy. Seems like it doesn't do that for armor, though. Yeah, that is the case. Well, let's try with armor just to be safe. Because I'm pretty sure that's not how it works for armor, but I just want to make sure. And a 5 damage of 50 damage. That is 10%. That's correct. But why did? Oh yeah, okay, that is correct. I forgot that I had 25% for the force field here. So let's put that back to 45%. So it does work the way I thought it did for this still. For some reason, it's just backwards in the States. Well, what isn't backwards in the States? No, if it worked the same way for armor, it would have to be at 90%. Look, let me show you. I'll put them both at 10% just so I can, like... Here. He'll do 5 damage for each of them. Oh, you know what? Wait a second, you're right. Oof. Wait, I didn't put the shield. I forgot to put the shield. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I had it right too, how I want it anyways, but I just read that they're not opposite is the issue. Alright, there we go. Now this should hopefully work out and let us finish the boss if we do everything in order. But then the actual boss will go here. Might try also remember to get rid of this TP again for this, for things that use TP.